Good morning everyone, it's currently Monday and I thought I'd take you through what I do in a day as an artist. I realised the other day that it's been 10 months since I uploaded a vlog or a longer video than a short, so I thought today is the day. I'm just starting today by doing what I usually do, which is planning out the day. So today I've got to obviously film this vlog, sort out some orders so I can pack some of them and varnish some of them and pack them tomorrow. Yeah, sort out this weekend's orders. So some of them are paintings which I need to varnish and some of them are just prints which I can pack. I need to answer some emails, prepare some canvases, so I need to gesso them and then maybe paint them with brown acrylic if the gesso dries. I need to do a grocery shop, which isn't art related obviously. I need to put up a painting and I need to edit some videos. So hopefully I'll get all that done today and I'll take you through what I do. I realised as soon as I got into the art studio that it was an absolute tip from the week before. So before I could get anything done, I really needed to clear it up. And I always like to clean my desk and make sure that it looks okay for my videos. So what I usually use for this is just the pink stuff and a scrub daddy, and I find that it gets off most of the oil paint from pretty much everything. I've actually used this combination to get oil paint out of my leggings before. So for anyone that needs some tips on how to get oil paint out of everything, I hope that this helps. So I'm in the art studio. I have some prints to show you that arrived yesterday. I finished all the clearing up. That's something that I usually do probably like twice a week, mainly just because I want it to look clear for my videos. Before I start doing work, I want to show you what came in the mail. Okay, I've got to make this quick because my groceries are on the way. So I got some bookmarks for my print orders. Ta-da! And then when I opened them, I realised that somehow I didn't print the same print on the front and the back, so you can see that this piece is on here and then there's a different one on the back, but I still think it's kind of cute, and I'm giving them out in my print orders as like a little extra add-on. Maybe I'll just keep this one for myself because I'm not going to be able to slot it back into there. I also got a restock of my business cards, so that's these. Hopefully it's focused. It's just got my logo on the front and then my name and that on the back. My camera's gonna die. Okay, I'm back. And I also got some prints. So one of them's a restock. So I restocked my Eternal Blueprints. It's my only print where it's ever completely sold out in the first month. So I did a restock of these. I just ordered 50. Usually I would order like 100, but I just don't have the space, and I'm not sure if I will do another restock after this batch of 50, because I think this year I want to go quite quickly through prints and keep switching them up. But if I have to store like 30 different versions of prints, I can't really do that. And I ordered a new print of my painting Rough Day, and here's the print. Actually, I still have the original. Here's the original piece, and then here's the print. But yeah, I'm really happy with the colour. I'll be putting those on my site tonight. I'm probably going to do all the painting and prepping and varnishing when it's still daylight so I can see properly, and then I'll probably pack prints and do website stuff tonight when I don't really need daylight. So yeah, that's the plan, and I'm gonna start by gessoing some canvases and probably toning them as well. So the gesso that I'm using here is by Liquitex, and it's just this really thick textured gesso. When I'm using this gesso, I have to do it the day before because it takes about 24 hours to dry. But usually if I'm using like a thinner gesso and just using a single layer, then I can do it on the same day because it only takes about 10 to 20 minutes to dry. After I finished prepping those canvases, I moved on to varnishing some paintings which needed to be sent out the next day. So I used this Gambar gloss varnish. This is my favourite one, and I just use a thin layer. The reason I put it into a pot is because I've heard from other artists that you're not meant to pour it onto your painting, but I have actually poured it onto multiple paintings and it's never ruined the painting. It's given exactly the same finish. So if you're somebody that actually went to art school or you've actually learnt it from a professor, let me know down below, do you think it's actually okay to just pour varnish straight onto your painting? So once I've varnished the paintings, I always lay them flat and then I leave them for 24 hours. The varnish does dry quicker than that, but I just prefer to make sure that it's fully 100% dry. And then I followed up by putting my rough day prints onto my website for sale, and then I booked some postage and started printing off labels for my print orders. I had a lot of orders for my Eternal Blueprint and I couldn't find any cardboard which was exactly 21 by 21 centimeters to match the measurements of the print, so I've been cutting them by hand. As per usual, I signed all of my prints on the front and I also numbered them on the back. Then I put them in cello wallets and put some cardboard backing behind it. I also had a notebook ordered to pack and it was the last notebook. I'm not sure if I'm going to restock them yet, I might do, but for now that was the last one that sold out. And after that I just had to buy some more stock, so I like to get most of my canvases from Cass Art or Jackson's Art. Okay, so it's quite late now, it's about 8 PM. I managed to pack half my prints but then I ran out of envelopes, so I'll have more coming tomorrow. And I think that I'm going to work on this piece. I started it the other day for a YouTube video and I would quite like to get it finished, and also I really want to do the first layer of another forest piece that I have planned. Also I need to paint the sides of this piece and I also need to varnish it. So yeah, those are my plans for the rest of the night. And yeah, so I'm going to probably work for another hour and then make some dinner and call it a day. So I wasn't too happy with where I left this piece. I kind of regretted making the highlights so much lighter, and I also regretted the bit that was blending out in the right corner. So I'm going to wait for this layer to dry and then I'm going to go back in and correct some of what I just did. I think this will be one of those paintings that I finish over a couple of months. Then I had an idea for a new painting, so instead of waiting till the next day I just decided to do the first layer. So I'm only using Zest It at the moment. I haven't mixed it with any Gal Kid or anything because this is just going to be a really thin base layer and I want it to dry quite quickly. So there's a lot of blending because it's going to be a misty forest scene with a lake in the foreground, and this is pretty much as far as I got with it tonight, and then I'm going to go back in the next couple of days and paint some trees and add in some more details. But yeah, I really hope that you liked this vlog. That was the end of the day. Remember to like, comment and subscribe if you like this video or if you want similar ones, and I hope that you have a wonderful rest of the day.